want to do something that I've never done before, and that is a reaction video to a video I saw of instruction on nunchucks.
Nun fährt wie ein Propeller. Dann dreht man das die ganze Zeit so. So härtet man sich das ab. Das muss man dann öfters machen. Immer schneller. Zieht ein bisschen, aber wenn man das öfters macht, immer wird das so hart wie Stein. Dasselbe gilt auch beim Schienbein. Wie wir sehen, der Schatten springt automatisch zurück. Also wenn man damit schnell umgeht, wenn man damit schnell kämpft, Beispiel, wie wir sehen, automatisch geht er vom Schienbein hier rüber.
You know, there's a lot of different ways to do nunchucks. You could do them for performance, or you could do them in a fighting style, or you could just do them for exercise or whatever. But it's important to know the difference between the videos that you're watching and what people are showing. Now, this guy is using foam or rubber nunchucks. They're practice nunchucks so that you don't get hurt. And they're made out of a material that you can, hit yourself and not get hurt. And he's hitting them off his thigh and banging them off his arm. And if you would use real nunchucks that way, you would get seriously injured. I had a much lighter pair of nunchucks than these, and I was casually, nonchalantly just working between my legs, and they were the kind that had a string. I was trying them out, and I find that the chains more keeps its line better for me. The rope ones, especially if they're longer, can get a little out of whack, and the rope had broken, and I had restrung them, and I wanted them a little longer to get more more action on the chucks. I wanted to try a longer string, and so they would get a little bit more out of line. They're not as consistent as the chains or the shorter ropes that you see with kata. And I was nonchalantly going like this, and I hit my shin. And before I could even go down to feel it, I had a lump the size of a baseball on my shin. So it's one thing to hit yourself with foam chucks, but you don't want to be doing these maneuvers with heavy chucks if you use real chucks. On YouTube, you will see a lot of performances. And you see things like almost everybody speeds up the film to make it look real fast. And you see the karate tournaments, they use these small little real super light chucks so that they could go real fast. If you use real nunchucks and working in a fighting style, you're never going to be that fast. These are, generally speaking, I got the longer ones here, but a lot of the performance ones are 9 inches, and so they're gonna be like a difference of like this. I think these are 11 or 12. All the chucks you see me with are 11 or 12. Every once in a while, I do have a pair of bamboo that are 9, and I have a pair of acrylic that are 9. And they're just a little bit easier and a little bit faster because they're smaller. You'll see a lot of Asian videos where they have shorter metal nunchucks with a longer chain, and they're able to get a lot more speed out of those. And those nunchucks, I guess, are popular over there. I can't find them in the United States. I'd love to get a pair of those. But it gives you a lot more speed, and they're shorter. So the longer chain makes them look, faster. They are faster, and the shorter nunchuck contributes to that speed too. Most of the nunchucks you find in the United States are 11 or 12 inches. with this chain style. So I just wanted to explain that difference and give you a little warning to be careful, because the majority of nunchuck videos I see, they use foam or practice chucks. And a lot of times they look like real nunchucks, but they're not. They're practice chucks. And almost every single video I've ever seen on YouTube where people are actually hitting something, they're always using practice chucks. I'm probably one of the very few that uses real chucks to hit things with. And in all my videos, I don't use the foam chucks. I used them years and years ago. I tried a pair, but I believe in practicing with the real nunchucks. That's, for me, how I feel I learned best. And when you see the video, and the one that I'm reacting to even, you will see that it gets a little out of whack. And that's how you can tell they're foam, because they're really super light. And he could get a lot more speed, but they go offline a little bit. Because they don't have the weight. The heavier the nunchuck is, the more it keeps its line.
Dann ist natürlich die Drehübung, wo man sich die gleichzeitig auf den Flügel und den Oberarm hier auch gleichzeitig trainiert. Das ist gut.
See here, if you were to use real nunchucks and beat them against your ribs like that, it would hurt. You could seriously hurt yourself.
Alles also.
Now, if you hit your shin like that with heavy nunchucks, you could break your leg. You would never, ever hit your shin or your thigh or your ribs with heavy nunchucks.
Ich gehe es dann auch so. Dann ist natürlich die Drehübung, wo man sich die gleichzeitig auf den Flügel und den Oberarm hier auch gleichzeitig trainiert. Das ist gut.
So I think he's misinterpreting a few things. He's hitting his arm, and, you know, it needs to go a little back farther, you know, where the chain is more. And then when he's bouncing it off his shin, he's probably watching those fancy videos where people, you know, bring those chucks here and bounce them off. That is very difficult to do without hurting yourself with real heavy nunchucks. And then when he's bouncing it off his thigh, I think he's misinterpreting, you know, this maneuver where you come around and you're not directly hitting yourself with the nunchuck. You're hitting it with the chain. And so if you were to bang this that hard off your thigh and especially your shin, you could definitely fracture your shin or break it, maybe. I don't know, I don't want to try, but you're definitely going to get hurt. So I just wanted to do this little reaction and, you know, warn you, because you can get hurt using these. Thanks for watching.